Welcome. What you're listening to is not really a museum guide. What you're listening to is a kind of a story. A story that begins nearly 2,000 years ago. It begins right here with you and me, because we have been invited to dinner in the house of a man called Trimalchio. Come on.
Salvum te advenire gaudemus.
Let me tell you what you can see. All around the room, lying down on low, wide couches, big enough for 2 or 3, are some of the richest, fanciest looking people you've ever seen in your life. Pay attention now, because Mr. Trimalchio is about to make a fool of himself. You see, the trouble with Trimalchio is that he wasn't born rich. He was born a nobody. Worse than that, even. He was born a slave. And for many years, most of his life in fact, he served his master so well, in every possible way, that his master loved him above all others. And if the rumors are to be believed, which I think they should, because most of them were started by Trimalchio himself, he also spent a fair amount of time serving his master's wife in every possible way. In any case, when the old master died, he just left everything he had to Trimalchio, made him a free man. So now Trimalchio, born a slave, is one of the richest men in Rome. However, money can't buy you everything. It can buy you silver and gold, slaves, beautiful houses and beautiful things, give you the chance to devote your whole life to the pursuit of pleasure, and hold extravagant feasts for people you hardly even know. But money can never buy you what you never had to begin with. Class. The middle of the room is left free, allowing the slaves to run in and out quickly and bring food and wine directly to each of us. Looks like Trimalchio's broken out the good stuff today, which is being poured into these decorated silver goblets from these fine amphoras, while olives, dates, fancy fruits and delicacies from all over the world are heaped up before us on silver platters. Have a drink. This is going to be a long evening. They've just carried a huge roast pig into the middle of the room, and Trimalchio's asking us what we think of it. This is going to be an unusual dinner party. Trammell has observed that the roast pig filling the huge platter in the middle of this room is not as he ordered it to be. He begins shouting for his slave cook to be brought before him, which he is. He's flung to the ground in front of him, in fact. The cook is on his knees wondering what's going on, and Trimalchio informs us all in his loudest and grandest voice that the cook has forgotten to gut the pig before cooking it. The cook looks horrified and is now begging for his life. Trimalchio says it should be up to us to decide if we should just have him whipped and thrown out onto the street. Luckily for the cook, the guests seem to agree that it's a good idea just to let him off this time. We can all make mistakes. Just then, the cook jumps up, grabs a sword, and slices the pig's belly wide open from top to bottom. From inside the pig come pouring sausages, roasted songbirds, all kinds of delicacies which kitchen slaves begin stacking up on silver plates and bringing over to us. It was all a big joke. Trimalchio is laughing his head off at this. He stands up and begins reciting, in some kind of ancient Greek, passages from Homer. But he gets it wrong. Pretty much everything Trammell Keo does is wrong. actually. If you know the right way to do it, that is. He can't tell a Cyclops from a Trojan horse. He can't tell Hercules from Odysseus. It's a mess. And I'm feeling like we should be leaving as soon as we get a chance. Though it would be terrible manners just to get up and leave. Especially as Trimalchio has just arranged for little gifts to fall down on us from the ceiling, so we'll have something to remember him by. He's also arranged for each of us to get a little piglet to take home with us. It seems we just ate their mother, and there are little piglets running around all over the room now. It's time for us to make a quick exit as soon as he's left the room.